Hello, hello, coaching for you, new coaches, consultants, and digital service providers. So I'm on live again, and on Friday, you're going to see this as a replay. I feel like I like the trend getting on live, seeing who wants to pop in and ask questions. So just know that I'm going to be popping on live ever so often. So hit me up on live. If you have any questions, I can help you with that. But I'm always going to have a replay, so you won't miss anything. This video, I'm going to share with you 8 steps on how I started my coaching business. Okay, so this is a great video for new and aspiring coaches. Even if you're in your first year, these are some tips that had helped me. And if you were still struggling to get consistent clients, I would definitely understand. It took me 7 months to make my first $1,000, but from then I was making consistent 4-figure months, and I'm scaling up from there. So I'm going to break it down right away. Here are the 8 steps to starting your new coaching business. So first off, I have to make the decision, okay? So if you're just thinking about it, or you find out a lot of people are coming to you and asking you questions, and you figure maybe I should start a coaching business, maybe I should start a consulting business, and you've been talking to your friends about it, you know who you are, you're still thinking about it, you're just bringing it up, it's just an idea, you need to start making a decision and putting your foot down and saying, I am starting this. And from there on, you are now a coach. You are a coach or a consultant, or you are a digital provider. You are a web designer. You are whatever it may have you. You have to decide today that that's what you're going to do. And that's what I had to do. I had to decide that this is what I'm going to do. And from there, it all came coming into place. Instead of asking how, just do now. Just start. Don't ask how, just start. And that's where just start all came to be. So second step is I found a coach. I did not take long. It probably was 2 months after I decided to be a coach, I found a coach, okay? Because I was very, very understanding that I did not know what to do, and I wasn't going to try to figure it out. I wasn't going to try to piece all this information on YouTube. There's just too much. There's so many different strategies, so many different tactics. So I found a coach that I resonated with, that I liked the results. I liked their personality. Seemed very approachable, and I found out how to get a hold of their service, and I took a really big risk. I literally used my student loans, which I was supposed to go to school for. I dropped out, but I was already given the student loans, and I used that for my coaching. It was over 4 figures investment, and I did it. Do not regret it. And I obviously made back that money and more, and so much experience. So I first found a coach who had step-by-step guidance, a community, and I learned a lot faster than trying to piece information online. Was not going to cut it. And I did that pretty fast. The third thing that you want to do when you're starting a coach is to have a clear niche. You may not have a clear niche statement as of yet, but at least know who you're going to target and who you're going to help and who you are not going to help. Because if you're going to start and you're going to label yourself as, I know some Christian coaches go by abundant coach, you still need to know how to niche that down. Okay, because you can have so many different people asking about your services in regards to abundance, but you need to know who your service is going to help the most. I get it. When you first start, you just want the quick sale, but eventually you're going to realize that you need to niche down, because you are going to attract the wrong people in your business, and it'll just hurt you faster than it will make you successful. So you need to niche down, know clearly who you help, who you are, and who you do not help. Okay, very fast. And my coach helped me to clarify that very well. She helped me to align my gifts and to be very clear of who I help and why I help them. So a coach is going to be a great help to clarify that. It's something I do as well. As your social media strategist and entrepreneur coach, I definitely help you with that. So then number 4 is that I did my research. Okay, I didn't take months researching before deciding I want to be a coach. I didn't take huge research before I started coaching or getting, the information. I did the coach, I found out my niche, and then from there, I started to research my niche, research my audience, and then it would help me clarify even more who my perfect client would be, who my dream client would be. So I did market research on my ideal audience, on my target market, and it helped me so much more clarify what I would provide and what I would not provide. Because you start out and you think that your service is going to be so helpful because X, Y, and Z, or this is what you're going to do, this is why you're going to help them, how you're going to help them. But until you do the market research, you will not know what your audience really needs, and you're just going to assume. And if you do not do your research fast enough, you will waste so much time creating this product, so much time creating this program just to know that nobody really needs it, or there's parts of your program that is unnecessary, or there's parts in your program that is not going to be helpful. So you need to research your clients, research your target audience, research your ideal audience. I don't want to be confusing, but just research your niche, okay? Research the people that you want to serve, so that you are very clear with the product or service you're going to provide, and you are going to be so much more successful in offering that service. The fifth thing I have to do as a coach is promote it. Okay, so now you are confident what you do. You have a coach to back you up. You know your audience, you know the niche. It's time to put yourself out there. Throughout the process, you would mention it a bit. When you do research, you obviously mention a bit, but this is like now you're going full throttle, and you will find a platform. I suggest to find no more than 2 to maximize, okay? So to have YouTube, to have Twitter, to have Facebook, to have Instagram, to have TikTok, to have podcasts all at once, you're just gonna be overwhelmed, and you will not be able to be consistent over the long run. So you want to, if it's just one platform, when you do your market research, you would have known what platform is best for you. You would choose one, maximize it, master it. Okay. For me, for instance, Instagram is my mastery, YouTube is my secondary, and creating content. You want to master and promote yourself on a platform. All right. 6 is that I had social media unpacked. So when you're promoting it, now it's your social media strategy, your capture recruit strategy, okay? So you may be promoting it, okay? You have a platform to place your business on, but now you need to have a strategy, okay? Because posting 3 times a day or posting every day is not a strategy. It's great, but it's not a strategy. So how are you going to use that platform to strategically pull in your ideal audience, and not just everybody? Your follower account is not going to does not reflect your bank account if you don't know how to convert your following into clients, okay? So what strategy are you going to create that you're attracting your audience and turning them into a client? Or you're attracting your audience, you're nurturing them, that they become a fan, they become a supporter, okay? That's number 6.